Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to generate FSG seeds really fast and without wearing on your computer. So the tool we're going to use is called Google Cloud Platform. And the biggest thing about this is that new customers get $300 in free credits to spend on Google Cloud. And that's plenty of money to make our solution work. So the first thing you're going to want to do is log in with your Gmail or whatever, and click console at the top right. That'll load into this page, or it should. It might have you follow a few extra steps first, but this is going to be the main gist. And at the top somewhere, it's going to say activate or start my trial or something like that. Just click that. And once you have clicked that and you've started your trial, you can go into this sidebar here and see billing. And you're going to want to click billing. And you should see credits, and there should be like $300 here or something equivalent in your currency. These 300 free credits last for 3 months or until you use them all. So you're going to want to check back on this every day or every few days to make sure you're not depleting it, because it will actually cost you money. And you do have to put in a credit card in order to make this work, but it won't charge you whatsoever. So you don't have to worry about that. The only time it'll charge you is if you go over. So if your free trial expires, or if you go over the allotted money. But with our system, it should never do that. Basically check this every once in a while and make sure that it's not going crazy for some reason. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go down here and we're going to scroll into the compute and then compute engine. And then in this submenu, we're going to click VM instances. It'll be the first thing here. So you'll be greeted with this screen here. You won't see anything in this. These are just some VMs that I have right now. And you're just going to want to start off with creating an instance. From here, we're going to want to name it something. We can call it, like, I don't know, FSG Gen or something like that. Select a region that's closest to you. Personally, Montreal is closest to me. Some regions might be locked onto how much CPU usage you can use. So maybe try and find some happy medium. It doesn't really matter where it is, because your ping isn't going to matter too much. It's not like a Minecraft server or anything. It's literally just executing code. But we'll run with that. And this is the big important part. Now, I'm not hugely good at optimizing these types of things, but this is what I run and I get pretty good results with it. So I'll just let you guys know what I do. So I run an E2 series, which is the default. And then down here, I scroll down and I click this, which is 8 vCPUs and 32 gigabytes of memory. You might be able to try out 16. I'll let you know how to upgrade that if you want to try that out, but I'll be running with 8 for this demo, but it's up to you. From there, we're going to scroll down and you'll see this little extendo box there. Click that. And then this is the important one here as well. Preemptibility. So if I uncheck this, it says, like, you know, it's going to cost $216 a month to run it 24/7, which we're not going to do anyway, but still. But if we turn preemptibility on, it goes to $65 a month, which is hugely reasonable. Even if I went up to 16 cores, it's still $130 a month. And if I don't have it on 24/7, which you will not, because you're not playing FSG 24/7, hopefully, then you'll be fine. But we're going to go for 8 CPUs for now. And that's it. You really just got to click create and let it generate. It'll take a little bit of time, I'm not going to lie, but we'll come back once it's made. Okay, and so it's made. So now the first thing we want to do here is go and click on the SSH button right next to it. It should pop open a window. Now, for me personally, this never loads. I don't know if it's just a glitch with Firefox or something, but what I do is I just open it in incognito and it always works every time. So I don't know, if it's not loading for you, try incognito mode. And then, yeah, I just have to sign in here real quick. Okay. And then we just click connect and we should boot into it. All right, and here we are. So this is the technical part of it. Okay. So if you're not a technical person, that's okay. I'll go really slow and just follow it step by step. Okay. The first thing you're going to want to do is type sudo, sudo, and then su. Okay. That'll basically tell it that you want to have permission to do everything you ask to. Okay, the next thing you want to do is go into the description and download the tildes zip file that I've linked. That's the current generator that most people use. I'll leave a link to a video in the description on how to make these. So if you're interested in using other generators, you can kind of adapt it to your needs. So the next thing we want to do is hit this cog in the top right, upload file, and then click the tildes.zip file that you downloaded. Click open and it should do its thing, and then say finished and close. And now the next thing we want to do is we want to be able to unzip that. So what we want to do is type apt install unzip. Okay, what that'll do is it'll install a program that lets you unzip things. So now we're going to type unzip space and then tildes.zip. Okay, press enter and it should work. Now, if you type ls, which means it lists what's here, you can see we have our tildes folder. So now what we're going to type is cd, which means change directory, into tildes. And then we'll see what we've got here. We've got all of our files that we need to run this. There's a few more things we need to do though, because we need permission to run these scripts. So what we want to type is three things: chmod space +x, and then multiSeed.sh. You want to do the same thing, but with seed, okay? And then the same thing, but with find seed, okay? Those are the three things that you need. So once you've chmodded those three files, you should be good to go. So now the way you test this out is you could even just try generating one seed by doing types /seed, and that should generate one seed. Okay, now that we have permission to run all of these files, the main file you're going to want to play around with is multiSeed.sh. And what this one will do is it will generate 16 seeds at a time. So it's basically like having 16 tabs open on Replit, all generating seeds at once, except it's really fast. So this is what it looks like. And you'll get seeds as they come along. So it'll go, and then hopefully we'll find a seed. Okay, and there we go. We got a seed. Now this may look like a lot, but basically this is 16 outputs all layering on top of each other. So it's actually not that many. Now the first thing you want to do when you get a seed is you want to double click it and it'll copy it to your clipboard, and then you can use it right away. And these seeds will keep generating as you're playing. And it'll generate 16 seeds. So once you've generated all the 16 seeds, you're going to want to run the command again. And the most important thing, I mean, I guess it's not the most important, but a very important thing to do is that when you're done playing it, press the stop button up here. What that'll do is that it'll stop charging you money. That way you can use this gen for as long as possible, okay? Anyway, hope that you got this working. And if you have any questions, just hit me up on Discord. I'll be happy to help. I'll leave my Discord in the description. So feel free to message me. No problem.